Now we will be discussing the recent BLS guideline changes that were made in 2010 by the American Heart Association. The AHA updates the guidelines for cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR, and emergency cardiovascular care, ECC, every 5 years. The first change is the ABC step: airway, breathing, compressions. Instead of being in the order of ABC, the order will now be CAB, compressions, airway, breathing. The goal is to increase survival rates by stimulating early CPR. Also, it is intended to avoid the issue of bystanders interpreting agonal breathing as signs of life, which causes them to withhold CPR. The next change is to drop the look, listen, and feel step. Immediately begin CPR if the victim is not breathing, has no pulse, or is unresponsive. Do not assess breathing. Early delivery of chest compressions is the goal here. Also, AHA guidelines of high-quality CPR now consists of a compression rate of at least 100 per minute for all victims, a compression depth of at least 2 inches for adults and children and 1.5 inches for infants, allow complete chest recoil after each compression, minimize interruptions in CPR except to use an AED or change rescuer positions, do not overventilate, and provide CPR as a team when possible. The AHA no longer recommends cricoid pressure during intubation. Pulse checks are now shorter, and you can now use AEDs on infants if a manual defibrillator is not available. If there are no pediatric pads, use adult pads. Any defibrillation is better than none. Now that you know the new AHA guidelines, let's move on to BLS for adults.